we're going to play this clip. Two of the girls, right, that said that are victims allegedly. This is what they got to say.
I will also like to say a thing. I think it's pretty embarrassing that 9 months after the first raid in April last year, we gave our statements in which clearly we said we weren't the victims. It wasn't until a couple of days ago, I think. Yeah, a couple of days ago that we found out about the whole situation. So I'm pretty annoyed and upset, and I don't understand why this is happening.
Okay, just a second, because I have to speak in my language.
Did y'all hear that? Bro, two of the victims that the prosecution is using against Andrew and Tristan Tate are on news saying, I don't know why they're labeling us victims.
We are upset.
We're upset. We're annoyed by this. We said we already did an interview. We said that we're not victims. We're not being trafficked, any of this stuff. Yet the government is still trying to paint these women as victims, contrary to them saying that they are not.
So ultimately,
this isn't an agenda?
Who's behind this is what I want to know. Because at this point, even victims are saying, hey, it wasn't us.
Yo.
So who's behind it?
Fox, CNN, Vice, all you pieces of shit. Why are you guys not reporting this?
Oh,
all you haters out there that are saying, yo, Andrew and Tristan are traffickers, blah, blah, blah. There's 6 witnesses against them. Why are y'all not showing this? Two of the girls that the government is trying to use as victims against Andrew and Tristan are on a fucking Romania news channel right now telling y'all, I don't know why they're using us as victims. We already gave a statement to the police. We are not victims. Incredible.
Bumbaclot.
Guys. So let's go through this. We got a defense attorney that does not have the criminal file against his clients. Okay? 45 minutes before the hearing where they're going to be held for 30 days, he gets, he gets access to the file for 45 minutes, right? Prior to the hearing in which his clients are going to be held for 30 days. Of course, he doesn't have time to prepare in 45 minutes and read through a 100-page document of all the facts that the prosecution is presenting, right? We have 2 victims, allegedly, of grape. And guess what? Those victims are not in the country. They can't be cross-examined. And they were interviewed by people that may or may not be purported experts or psychologists. The prosecution is using this in their file to go ahead and substantiate a charge of grape. Mind you, this girl, we know exactly who she is, right? She's from here in Miami. This chick is the same one that said, I was being held against my will, when in reality, she was cheating on her fucking boyfriend, did not want to admit that shit. So she lied to him. He calls the U.S. Embassy. They send the police and they come in and do all this search, etc. They say, oh, let's look at the video cameras. They look at the video cameras. What is this dumb bimbo doing? She's partying. She's drinking. She's dancing. She's hanging out. She leaves the fucking house to go get a goddamn pizza and comes back. Tell me, if you're a trafficking victim being held against your will, being kidnapped, you will leave the house, get some Uber Eats, and come back to your captors.
Common sense.
Wait,
what the fuck is going on?
Common sense, man.
Can I ask what flavor was the pizza?
Yo,
no,
guys,
flavor.
Do you not see? And then on top of that, they're saying there's 6 victims, and you got 2 girls here on the news saying, yo, we're not victims. Do you guys not see all the holes in the prosecution's case right now? But the mainstream media is not going to report this to you guys. They're not going to go ahead and show, maybe these charges aren't substantiated. Like, are the witnesses credible? What's going on here? They don't have anything. This is why they don't want to give the file over to the defense, because they know if they give that file over to the defense, it's going to be brought out to the light that the Romania government has no fucking credible evidence. The witnesses are shoddy at best, and they've been proven to already lie. One girl lied to her boyfriend and called the U.S. Embassy because she didn't want to be caught out on cheating. This is a fact. This isn't me just talking shit, because if it was true that she was being held against her will back in April, they would have arrested him back fucking then, but they didn't.
Right away.
Why not? Because they looked at the surveillance footage and they saw her leave the compound and come back after getting some food and partying with the friends and drinking alcohol and putting it all over her Instagram story. That's what got her caught, and her boyfriend asked her, why are you at the Tate's house? And instead of saying, you know what, man, I'm a whore and I want to suck some other dude's dick, my bad. What does she say? I'm being held against my will. This is the most egregious abuse of a justice system I have ever seen in my fucking life. In my 10 years plus of law enforcement experience, looking at evidence, interviewing witnesses, I have never seen this level of fucking clown world investigation, prosecution, and miscarriage of justice ever. I've never seen this shit. This is fucking credible.